Hi, I'm Elia. I'm going to use the direct method and the audiolingual method for a group of first LAESO in the secondary school in Comillas. It's in the region of Cantabria, and I have a very heterogeneous group. So these students are 14-15 years old, and I have some students with a low level and oral difficulties of English. Others have a high level and are quite motivated, and a small group has had a very low exposure to the English language. So what I want to get from these methods is increase the vocabulary and the oral comprehension, improve pronunciation and oral fluency, build confidence at the time of speaking, and automatize basic grammar patterns. Having studied the evolution of English teaching methods, I have decided to choose one from the classical methodologies, the direct method, and one from the structuralist methodologies, which is the audiolingual method. I'm interested in the direct method, which appears by the end of the 19th and early 20th century as a reaction to the grammar translation method. Researchers realized that because you can translate a language, it doesn't mean that you can communicate with it. The direct method is like a natural approach to the target language. In class, they only use the target language without translating. It emphasizes the oral communication and contextual vocabulary. The reason why I have chosen the direct method is because it provides full linguistic immersion, it encourages natural comprehension, it promotes speaking and listening from the very beginning. The grammar is acquired implicitly. It uses real-life communication and meaningful vocabulary, and it creates interactive and motivating lessons. In the classroom, I would use different activities to implement this method. So first of all, I would present vocabulary with real objects or flashcards, and I would say, this is a pen, these are books. Then I would make questions with short answers, such as, what is this? This is a pencil. Then I think that a good idea would be to do role plays in real situations, like in a restaurant, in a shop, and create mini dialogues, such as, good morning, can I have a sandwich? Yes, of course. Anything to drink? Can I have some water, please? Here you are. That's 10 euros. Then I would use posters to describe different situations, and the way of correcting could be through rescating. If a student say he have a book, I would say, what you mean is he has a book. Now let's talk about the audiolingual method, which appears by 1940s, 1960s. Language learning is through repetition, drills, and habits formation. It's strongly focused on oral accuracy and pronunciation. So there are many reasons for using this method. So repetition drills help automatize the structures. It can be helpful for beginners to build a solid base. It improves pronunciation through guided practice. The immediate correction prevents repeating errors. The fact of having a clear routines can be useful for the rhythm of the class. And finally, it provides models and guided repetitions for insecure students. In class, I can apply it with different techniques. So one could be use repetition drills. So I could model a sentence and students repeat it as a group or individually. For example, I do my homework in the afternoon. Then I can use substitution drills. For example, I have a book and the cue would be pencil. So they have to say, I have a pencil. I would use also transformation drills, such as she's happy, now transform it into a negative sentence, and they have to say she's unhappy. And it can be interesting, use chain drills and questions. So ask and answer in a circle. So what's your favorite subject? My favorite subject is English. My conclusion is that English teaching has shifted from grammar focused methods to communicative and learner-centered approaches. However, the direct method and audiolingual method remain valuable tools for promoting oral fluency and structural accuracy through practice and immersion. As we have learned, there isn't a best method for teaching English. The more we know, the more that we can use and adapt in our classrooms.